Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 13 of the Actor's Arsenal Move from Fear to Fuck It 14-day mini course. Again, I am Hillary Ward, here from the Dream Unlocked. Yeah, it always freezes at second 10. Have you guys noticed that? I don't know. Anyway, I hope that you did a little investigation into process yesterday. I hope that you were able to discover what your process is, or if you don't have one, to start asking questions about what you might like your process to look like. I decided that I needed to drink out of my Beyonce is my spirit animal mug this morning after talking about Homecoming. I watched it again. I mean, she's a beast. It's so much work to make that thing that we all see and admire at the end of the day. So again, the power of process. One of the reasons that process is so important, besides you wrapping your head around that your talent is only going to get you so far, is that when you start to pay attention to your process, it makes you start asking the question, why? Why do I care about this? What do I want to say? Why is it important that my voice is a voice that is heard and whose expression is honored? And so that why that you start to think about when you start to investigate process is important, because it's related to what I want to talk to you about today, which is the power of intention. Okay, so before we really get into the nuts and bolts of this, I just want to take a second to explain the difference between a goal and an intention, all right? So at the beginning of the course, the very first day, we all set a goal. And remember, I described it as something that was tangible, something that was measurable. So a goal for me could be, I want to book a top of show guest star on a network show by the end of this year. So episodic season is starting up in the next couple of weeks again. All the network shows are going to be back. So that's my goal. So that is a goal, right? It's something that I want to accomplish in a specific time frame. I can just, put a check mark in that box when it's done. The difference is with the intention, though, I can have an intention that's related to that goal. So perhaps my intention is I want to book this top of show guest and work with a group of people. It is my intention to work with a group of people that I greatly admire and to bring my authentic self to work that I am really proud of. It is my intention to show up as a prepared and generous collaborator. So if my goal is to book the top of show, my intention is really the way I want to do it. And that way is all related to the why, right? Why? Why do I deserve to be heard? What are the things that I want to accomplish by being an actor, by being an artist, by connecting with other people, by putting myself on a huge platform, by showing up every day on Facebook and on Zoom for 14 days to you guys with the idea that I have something to offer. And that is all about my intention. I know how much I struggled, and it is my intention to share tools that help actors who are just like me in the place where I have been not too long ago, to feel more empowered and that they have more control, because they do. Okay. So I want you to revisit that goal that we set on the very first day of class. And I want you now to add an intention that is related to that goal. So I know someone had the intention of creating more opportunities for theatrical auditions. So there's a lot of ways that you can go about doing that, whether it's talking to your representatives, if it is showing up to casting director workshops, if it is finding a source that has the breakdowns. Guys, I don't have the breakdowns. Don't email me. I wish I did. I don't have them. But if you find somebody who has the breakdowns and you see a role that's right for you, finding the sides and putting yourself on tape and then calling casting and submitting yourself for that role, whatever it is, there are all kinds of ways that you can go about accomplishing that goal. But what I want you to do now is go back and I want you to set an intention that supports you accomplishing that goal in a way that is going to make you feel your most authentic, empowered, honest self. The self that when you are able to inhabit her or him, you are the most proud of yourself. You feel the best about the way that you move forward. Because what's really magical about this is whether you get your goal accomplished in 10 days or 10 months, your experience of pursuing that goal is going to be so much more positive. It's going to be so much more rich. It's going to be so much more empowering and powerful because you are doing it from a place of your authenticity rather than trying to conform to your idea of what you think the business wants from you. Okay? So that is your assignment tonight. I want you to set an intention that is going to support you in pursuing your goal. Now, as always, this class is going to be available for replay through midnight tonight. And I just want to give you a preview. We're wrapping up tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 14 of the 14 days. And we're going to be talking all about the power of practice. Remember, this class coming up tomorrow is going to be a little bit longer because not only are we going to talk about our normal theme, then I'm going to let you know about some courses that I've designed to help you all do exactly what we've been talking about over the past several days. And I also want you to join me live if you can, because I have some bonuses that will be available to people who opt in early, because I'm only putting these classes on sale for 10 days, the 7th through the 17th. But I want to make sure that you guys are here so you hear about it first and you can take advantage of some really great bonuses that I have set up for you. So, here we are, almost at the end. Thank you so much for joining us. Set an intention that makes you feel excited about moving forward, that gives you that tingle. So I have a friend who calls them those champagne bubbles inside, that when you think about it, you think, yeah, that's the way I want to feel. This is the way that I want to move through the world. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you right here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.